Explorers, Kid Explorer here, and today I am here to talk about how to find a house sit. I've had questions in my comments before about how to apply for a house sit and like what to say and stuff. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. So today I'm going to go over that house sitter application process with Trusted House Sitters. So make sure you stay all the way to the end so you can hear all the different pieces you need to know about when you apply for your first house sit. So let's get into today's video. And before we do, my name is Kid Explorer, and here on my channel I talk about all things travel and sustainability. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It is free for you to do so. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If at any time during this video you find it helpful, you can always leave me a tip by hitting the thanks button down below. Now let's get into today's video. The first thing before you even think about submitting an application is actually finding a house sit. So let me take you to my computer screen. I'm gonna share my screen here so you can see exactly what I do to find a house sit. So as you can see, I'm at TrustedHousesitters.com, and if I'm looking for a place to house sit at, I'm going to click on Find a House Sit, which is always at the top of the page, no matter where you're at on the Trusted House Sitters website once you're logged in. I don't know where I want to go. I'm just going to say anywhere and hope for the best and find something in my time frame. And so as you can see, I just clicked on anywhere. I didn't put any filters in. You can type in an actual location, like maybe you want to look for a house sit in New York City or London or something like that. You could type this here. And you could sort it by certain options. You can filter by the dates you're looking to travel. You may want to filter by how long you want to stay, what type of pets, because maybe you don't want to deal with, fish or reptiles or something. So you can filter on which pets you would like to watch. And then they have local attractions you can also filter on. And then there's even more advanced filters. So if you really want to get specific, you can do that. If you're just looking for a house sit and you're just like, I'm gonna go with the gusto, then you can come in here and you can click on anywhere and you get your options that are currently available. I do like that they have like these low applications. That means not that many people have applied yet. That could mean like maybe people aren't interested, or it probably means that they just posted their sit for people to apply to. I'm gonna click on this one. Actually, someone told me about this one today. This one is in Australia from May 10th to August 10th. So you're gonna spend a long time in Australia if you take this one. So this is how you're actually going to find a house sit that you're interested in. Next up, once you find the house sit that you're interested in, or find different house sits that you're interested in, you're gonna actually click on the house sit and see what the listing is about, because obviously they got you with the location and the title, maybe the front picture. But when you come in here, you can actually scroll through the photos and you can see what the home looks like and where you'll be staying. But then you'll scroll down and you really want to read the information about where you'll be staying and this person you'll be working with. So you learn a little bit about the person, you learn more about the home and the location. And you see, like she said, this is 3-bedroom house. It's not a show home, but also you can see that there's a popular sports club 3-minute drive away. And then you want to really read about the responsibilities, because you need to know if you can take this. This is a long house sit. So you need to know if you'll be able to put up with the responsibilities. So you need someone who likes spending time at home, as Jack, and you'll see Jack here. He can be vocal, which neighbors mistake for distress. So like, you may not like all that. If you don't want to deal with that, you may not want to apply for a sit like this. Or if it doesn't bother you, then you go ahead and apply. So you definitely want to look at the details of the description of the actual home and its location, as well as the responsibilities. So you can, one, figure out if you are truly interested in this house sit, not just based on location, and to make sure you know what you're going to say in your application. You need to have this information readily available. So if you are on a house sit and you're like, this sounds like I can do this, it's in the location I'm looking for, it's during the time I'm interested in, and I can deal with the actual stay accommodations, the owner, as well as the pets and plants that I may have to take care of. If you're interested in that, then you can hit the apply button. And then once you hit the apply now button, So it'll take you to like an inbox almost. It's not like an official application where this person has created questions. So you're basically gonna type kind of like a cover letter to send to a person about house sitting for them. So with that note, I'm going to talk about a former, because I'm not applying for this house sit in Australia. So I'm going to take to a former application that I sent, which was a local house sit here in Atlanta. And I'm not going to read word for word. I'm not going to show it to you because every cover letter is going to be different. I'm going to say this right now. Whenever you apply for house sit, everything is going to be different because you need to really look at the description and that person and the pets that they have to see how to tailor your cover letter. Just like a cover letter you would use for a job application, they're always different. So some things to note, kind of start off by introducing yourself briefly and calling out their upcoming house sit that they have available. And then you want to talk about how you are as a homeowner. For me, I am an actual homeowner. So I call out why I know it's important for you to find someone who is responsible in your home. But if you're not a homeowner, that doesn't mean you can't be responsible in home. You could talk about you being responsible in an apartment or former house sits or, you know, watching at home for a friend or family member or something of that nature. You can call out other experiences. It doesn't have to be a house sit on the platform. Also, you want to really pay attention to the pets or animals you may have to take care of and really talk about how you're going to take care of them. For me, I have had dogs in the past and I talked about like my experience of taking care of the dogs and how well I took care of them even into, you know, his days when he got ill, my last dog, and what I did for him in his health. Hey, if I can do this for my own dog, I can definitely do this for your animal as well. And it shows how much I care about other animals. So you want to kind of talk about how you have taken care of animals in the past or how you've interacted with animals in the past and how that experience is going to help you take care of their pets. And then at the end of your application, you definitely want to give them the opportunity to maybe have a phone call, FaceTime, if possible, if you live in the same area, meeting in person or something like that, so that it can open up the option of them actually kind of meeting you and talking to you and learning more about you. And of course, always say thank you. You've applied for the house sit or house sits you're interested in, and now it's time to wait. Waiting could be, you know, it could be a couple days and maybe a couple weeks, depending on their plans and when they started their application and all of that. So obviously it's on a case-by-case basis of how long it may take to hear back on the application. Sometimes you may hear back asking to have a phone call or a FaceTime chat or something like that. Or sometimes they may just accept you. If they do want to talk to you or ask you questions, they will send questions back responding to your application. So make sure you have the Trusted House Sitters application downloaded on your phone so you can get the notifications immediately if they send you questions or send a request to talk to you on the phone. If they are interested in you and having you sit for them, you will get a request. They will invite you to sit for them. And so you'll get that notification in the app as well as in your email. And when you get that invitation and you are interested in house sitting or pet sitting for that owner, then you can accept the sit. And so then it becomes confirmed in the system. And make sure you only confirm sits that you know you can do, because if you decline a sit, that is really bad for your profile and application on Trusted House Sitters going forward. You want to make sure you are able to do so unless it's like some serious unforeseen circumstances. So the application process is really not that bad. The longest part of it is just looking for a house sit that you are interested in and can actually do. Okay, let's recap today's video. So today's video, I talked to you specifically about the Trusted House Sitters application process. So how to apply for a house sit on Trusted House Sitters. So first I showed you how to look for a house sit that you might be interested in. Once you find the house sit, I talk about how to look over the responsibilities, who you'll be working with. Then I talk about how you apply for a house sit and what you may want to say. But keep in mind, when you apply for house sit, it's like a cover letter for a job application, and it should be tailored to every single house sit that you find on Trusted House Sitters. Then after you apply is the wait period before you find out if you were accepted or declined for that house sit. So that is the application process. If you're interested in other details about house sitting and with Trusted House Sitters, I'll leave the playlist for those videos down below in the description box. Also, if you're interested in signing up for Trusted House Sitters, you can click on my referral code and you can sign up to get 25% off your first year of membership. So I'll leave that link down below in the description box as well for you to sign up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so and helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments about this video, leave them down below in the comment box. And again, make sure if you're interested in signing up for Trusted House Sitters and getting 25% off, use my referral code to do so. And share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.